Welcome to Seeking God with Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach. Today, my question for you is, what is God doing in your life? Isaiah 43:18 and 19. Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. What is God doing in your life right now? Is he doing something new? Are things changing? Lots of times we like things to stay the same. Unless of course things are bad and then we want them to improve. But most of the time it's like we know what we know and we like things to just stay, where we're at and where we're comfortable. But that's not always where God wants us to be. In fact, frequently that is not where God wants us to be. He wants us to grow. His ultimate goal is our maturing into the image of Christ. And that doesn't happen through our being comfortable. That doesn't happen through our life being smooth sailing. While the issues each of us face can look different from the outside to each of us, they're tailor-made. The situations we are in are created for the purpose of creating us and creating something new. I've had several times in my life where God has given me, this verse as a reminder. Before we moved down to Arizona, he was giving me this verse. And especially anytime that there's been something, a shift, a new direction, it has come up and it has felt like, okay, God, yes, I get the memo. You're telling me things. And that is kind of what, lots of times you'll get when you get repetition on a verse too, is that you'll get that same thing coming up in multiple locations, maybe even in the same devotional time. I had that happen the other day. The same verse came up in two different things I was reading in my daily stuff that I was reading. So notice that. Notice what he's doing. Notice when he's giving you directions. He can make a way where it seems like it's impossible. Doesn't seem like it even possible for something new to come out of a particular situation. But he can, in a blink of an eye, change things, resolve issues you've been fighting with for months. And most of the time, we have no clue how he's going to do this. We just know, I think he's doing something. And we have to remember, God is in the business of how. We are not, most of the time. He is the one that knows how it's going to happen. And we have to connect with him so that when we need to know what the how is going to be, that we do. But it's not our job to have to come up with that how. He knows. We just need to connect with him. So ask God to show you where he wants you maybe to be doing something new, or somewhere where you're not sure what the how is. Spend time one-on-one with God and get clarity on this new direction in your life. And I would love to help you do that. I can do that remotely with helping you create the space and the time for you to connect with him in a meaningful way, so that you have your how, you have your why, and you have light, at least for the step in front of you, to move forward. So I encourage you to reach out to me, connect with me, and I would love to help you with that. It is something that I am so excited about. Seeing God move is amazing, and seeing it move in your life is always good, but seeing him move in other people's life is just compounds the blessings. So I wanted to finish our time with God will make a way. I figured it was appropriate for this because it basically comes from this passage, or the latter part of it anyway. And so if you know it, feel free to sing along with me. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way. So I will see you next week with another verse. See you then.